I am Glenn W. Worthington, and we are at the Worthington Diamond Recovery Plant, located just a short distance outside of Southwest Arkansas's famous Crater of Diamond State Park. We're doing something a little different today. We have our own private diamond mine, one of 7 diamond pipes located within 3 miles outside of the Crater of Diamond State Park. What we're doing today is a favor for a friend of mine, Nico. Well, I won't say his last name. He might want this whole project to be kept secret, but anyhow, I thought I'd show you what I'm doing. He needed some rocks crushed, and he sent me a box of rocks from Colorado and wanted me to run them through my rock crusher, and I was glad to do it. I took the rock crusher out of our system of diamond recovery equipment. We've got a couple of trommels here and jigs and all that, and a rock crusher at the end. So I took this out of the process and set it up here so we could crush these rocks, and we'll do that in just a minute. I won't tell you what he's trying to find in this. Nico lives near the Colorado-Wyoming border, which also has a swarm or a cluster of diamondiferous kimberlite pipes, and so diamonds are also found there on the Colorado-Wyoming border. And I'm sweating here today. I'm sure in Colorado he's not. This is the end of April, and you wouldn't think you'd be sweating in Arkansas, but yeah, that's Arkansas, hot and humid. Anyhow, very interesting, beautiful. I'm glad the sun came out. These really shine, and he asked me to crush it up for him, and he mailed me a box. I'm going to send it back to him in a box like this. You know, if it fits, it ships, so it doesn't matter how heavy it is. But on the outside of his box, kind of funny, he wrote fragile, as if he didn't want the rocks to get busted up when he hold it. No, what he was saying was fragile in there as a, see, I'm doing him a favor, and as a favor to me, he included, to my surprise, some wonderful gifts of minerals he found, some lovely quartz and amethyst, which is purple quartz, and also a real nice sized ruby that is beautiful. And I looked at it with my black light, and it sure does glow. I mean, that's one thing about rubies, they will glow under a black light. But anyway, let's talk about this process right now. I'm going to turn the rock crusher on. It's a little loud, as you might imagine. And I'm going to run these bigger rocks through there, and they don't all crush up real small. So what I do is I'm going to run them back through. So I'm putting them in this screen. The real fine stuff fell through, and that's done. But I'm going to be running this material many times to get it all crushed up well for him. He didn't say how small to crush it, or how what size the material was, you know, he was hoping to recover. So all a big secret here. But this screen fits on top of a 5-gallon bucket. So that's material, crushed material, I'm going to return to him, and we'll run this back through the rock crusher as well as these. So he'll end up getting all this material mailed back to him today. Turn the switch on. And the rock crusher's crushing. We'll feed the monster here. And see what comes out the bottom. Rocks land in there. They'll crush. They didn't crush the first time. They'll crush the second time if they get lined up with others. And in a minute, after I shut off the video, I will adjust it to crush smaller. But the real big one, I had it adjusted for a real small crush right now. I couldn't get the big one in there. crush it all and send it back to him and say, I didn't even need to run it through the crusher. We had USPS mail it, and they treated his fragile box so carefully that it was already crushed up when it got here, and I just turned around and mailed it back to him. Oh, that wouldn't be true. I'm just rock across. This is a jaws crusher, and the jaws are going together like this. You want to start it before you put any rocks in it, otherwise it won't start. Something really odd about this that won't come through on the video, there's a scent to this, almost like a perfume or a talcum powder with this rock crusher. And I know the perfume isn't made because I'm selecting. Way down and just choose on it a little on the side. So I'll continue this process